From infant to say from Bangalore to Madikeri to now today I completed 21 countries to Bangalore to London. Yeah.
Whoa!
I'm very proud. I feel proud that an Indian has done that actually, and that too from Karnataka. Yeah, I feel very proud of myself actually. And yes, seeing all of you guys, yeah, there is two things. One is solo riding and other is group. Yeah, it has its own advantages and disadvantages, everybody knows. And I do solo riding too, also as well as group riding. Yeah, with my experience, I feel always solo is the best because you are your own and you are not listening to someone which you really don't want to do anything which other person want to do actually.
Absolutely.
So that's what I feel, solo is fantastic to start with. So next year. Hello.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ರೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡೋರೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ನಾಯ್ಸ್. I'm really honored to be here. Thank you ABC, thank you all the friends. Thank you all my friends from my own riding club, International Fellowship of Motorcycling Rotarians. Thank you guys, led by Sunil and Mohan, they are here. Thank you so much for being here and thank you all. So we are all essentially endurance riders and we ride. Ours is an international organization present in about 20 countries. We host international riders and we get hosted by the international riders. And we essentially are, and we are an inclusive club. 100cc in the hidudu, super bike tanka, everybody is same and everybody has the same rule with us. And so we are as fast as the slowest rider. And we build friendship and bonding based on accommodating each other and having wonderful fellowship. Now the group rides, of course I have immense respect to the person who is sitting here, distinguished. Let's hear it for him. He's a veteran. Now when it comes to group riding, there are several advantages. I think you all will believe. Right plan, to make a right plan is simpler. Someone else is doing it for you most of the times. Then you have shared resources. Whether it is puncture kit or spare kit or first aid, even a little bit of beer and fellowship, all that is shared and it comes from a kind of a community. A sense of community is there when you ride in a group. And of course there are many other advantages, but there is not much time. I think the single most point for group ride is that we make lifelong friends. Agree? That's the beauty. That's the beauty. I have had on my birthday, I had a German friend opening a champagne bottle and sending me a video and saying, "Look, Nagesh, this is your birthday." No money can buy that joy. So here it is. Cheers to group riding and keep making wonderful friendship. Thank you.
I'll just solo doesn't mean that we don't have friends. I do. Cheers to that. See, I think group has a noise, solo doesn't have. But then the voice of the motorcycle alone going, hearing from your back, that silencer is awesome feeling. I think with a lot of sound, we can't hear your own soul. But then with the one bike, one soul, absolutely fine. Yeah, need not to be a biker, only a friend. We have lot of 21 countries. You can imagine the number of people we met. They're not the bikers, but they love the biking. But the biker, they love this. All of us, they're riding the way the passions of us are. And being an Indian, they feel very proud. Say themselves, "Arey, Superman, you are from India." Absolutely. From lady from China, lady from Russia, lady from anybody in Europe, they are feeling proud of our India being represented on a motorcycle in that way fashion. Really awesome feeling. Yeah, I do all respect to even I do group riding, but solo is something. It's only debate here. That's what I do. Also respect group riding. I learned from our Compass group where they also taught how to ride first initially. That was my baby step that time. Now yeah, solo to the group ride to the solo. That is my achievement, I can say. Once you started from group riding, it has to be from group riding. Once you achieve the solo riding, then only you'll understand what exactly the solo is riding. It cannot be explained, it will only be experienced. That's it.
Thank you, Manjunath. It's not very often that we see Srinidhi quiet. So Srinidhi, if solo riding is voice, group riding is noise. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would agree. At times, noise gives out a strong message, and it stands strong as well. Group riding is more like a natural law of coexistence. In group riding, you learn to live along with the society. You learn to live with others. Negative points and your pros and cons. And group riding is so effective that one person cannot be an expert in everything. One is good in discovering places, one is good in planning, one is good in night riding, one is good in leading, one is good in sweeping. So you go as a group and you always come back as a group. It's more safer, and people banking upon your presence at home, I think they would always prefer you go on group riding. It is always safer, it is always fun, and I don't think by going on group riding you got its own pros. But yeah, group riding has got more.
So I told Srinidhi that at the end of it, he's not allowed to kill anybody, right? So that's why he's just being nice to all of us. Okay, so Srinidhi, I like your thoughts on this, right? So I was reading up somewhere that solo riding is more for oneself. You are a complete rider if you're solo. That's what Manjunath alluded to. Group riding is because you're riding because your buddy is there, right? So, do you agree?
No, I would disagree. I wouldn't ride just because my friend is riding. I ride because I want to ride, and I ride with that person because I like something in a quality of him. Probably his planning or the way he rides. I like it. That's why I would ride along with him. It's not because he's my friend. And probably most of us here, we didn't meet as friends. We met as bikers and then we turned out to be friends, then family. So, yeah, cheers to that.
Nagesh sir, what are your thoughts? Do you think that you can make friends on solo rides? Somebody who opens probably, if not a bottle of champagne, maybe a Chardonnay, if you will.
You can make friends on solo rides, but when you ride in group, it's an accelerated friend-making program. So you get, it teaches you. It teaches you to get along with people. I think that's very important today. The sense of commune which comes with group riding is something unmatched. Of course, the solo riding has its charm. I have done solo riding myself, but half the solo ridings I have done were all in my bed. So I didn't get up on time. I knew it's okay to miss, but all the group ridings I have done, and I have been punctual and things like that. All the sense of discipline that you get, and that with a group ride, it's not about you. It's about everybody else, and it's about result as a team. And so collective, all of us are smarter than each of us. And that is the message we get in a group riding activity.
Thank you for that. So Manjunath, coming to you, right? Let's say you wake up one day and
In solo, you make friends. Rather, they come and meet you. That's how the people be there with us, a friend. In group, I feel already they have 10. If it is a 10 of group, already have 10 friends. That's a cherishing thing. I can say that.
on one day you decide that you are going to hit the road and you decide on a group ride, how many people do you realistically think turn out in these group rides? You say they're friends, but are they really your friends?
That's it, man.
It's an introspection of how good you are. It is proportional, the number of people attending your ride is proportional to how interesting or how good you are. How good you can coexist. So that's my short.
So does that mean that you need to be a solo rider yourself to attract the group?
Exactly, that's the point.
Well, you don't have to like all your co-riders all the time, but then that's what builds the tolerance in each other. I mean, they have to also put up with you and your little things. There is always one rider who misses his keys and comes there, and everybody is ready, but then he takes 15 minutes more to find that one key all the time. Sometimes you do it to the group. You say, no, I need to go back to the toilet. So it is just that how we accommodate each other, and still at the end of the day have a specific agenda-driven scheduled ride, completed, started on time and completed on time.
That never happens.
Thank you, Nagesh. Manjunath, so has there been any time where you were on a ride and you found yourself lost and you said, man, if only I had that one buddy who could have just rescued me from this situation?
Today's technology, you will not never lose actually yourself because of Google. Google is Google Baba Ki Jai. So you never, happens that. That is what we, in this era we live. Some people in the olden days, without Google, they did solo also. So hats off to them and respect to
people
them
help us.
actually. And
People
we
around help us.
lost, I never felt, 23,500 kilometers, I never lost myself. Rather, I made a lot of friends. That's what I feel like.
Right? Are there frustrating times when you're on a group ride and you feel that why the hell am I in this group? I'd rather go back home right by myself.
Yeah, that usually happens when a master manages the finances. So other than that, I've never faced an issue. Probably because I don't know. I've never faced any issue other than managing the financials.
No, in a group, if someone lost, everybody has to stay and wait for him. Somewhere he will have missed, that's a problem. If somewhere network it doesn't work, it will be big tough. I did group ride. One guy has an issue where he can't even contact us, and it almost half a day lost it, and entire plan got.
Right? So solo riding is about individual mindsets, whereas group riding is about everybody else's mindset but your own. How do you deal with this? Right? So I'll start with you, Manjunath, and then go around.
Let's start Srinidhi.
Okay, so he wants to pass it on. Srinidhi, come on, your chance to talk.
Oh, that's
No googling.
Okay. See, it's about different mindsets. I totally understand, but that's the fun. It's more adventurous. Don't you think it's more adventurous than going solo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Dealing with a
No.
lot of people is
No,
a
no,
little
no.
more adventurous than going solo. Yeah, maybe not risky enough, but it is surely is adventurous. But again, I'd like to say, the sense of safety or the sense of returning back home. Ultimately you feel safe. The amount of stress you have when you're riding is lower. So the less amount of stress you have, the more better your ride experience will be. So I think somehow end of the day, group riding is more comfortable, safe, sound, happy, satisfying.
All right.
Yeah, so end of the day, see, life is all about memories, isn't it? Group riding, you get tremendous quantity of memories, and it's for you to derive quality from it.
Thank you.
Yeah, memories again need not to be again. I come to there only. Beautiful memory comes with the nature, and that's how the solo, people like about the nature and the beauty of our world, and that carries the memories. Definitely the solo also. So ultimately the solo. Yeah, thanks for that.